You must have always heard me about how the food we eat affects our bodies and how we look and appear. But did you know that the food we eat plays a huge role in the health of our brains as well? Yes, when it comes to staying mentally sharp and focused, and when it comes to preventing diseases like Alzheimer's, eating plenty of brain food matters. As part of the mental health series, I decided to share 10 brain foods that you should include in your diet starting today to improve your brain health and enhance your cognitive capabilities. Hello and welcome back to the Doctor family. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Dr. Sanober Doctor, fondly known as Mrs. Doctor. On this channel, we discuss everything related to skincare, holistic health, and everything needed to lead a healthy and happy life. If these topics are of interest to you, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel because that is the only way you and I can stay connected always. So without any further ado, let's begin. Now you may ask, what exactly do I mean when I refer to the term brain foods? Brain foods includes all those that are rich in healthy fats, antioxidants, vitamins and minerals. They are responsible for providing the brain with energy and helping in protecting our brain cells, which in turn prevents the onset, that means the beginning or the development of many brain diseases that we know today are so rampant. But how exactly do brain foods help our mental health and protect our brains? Our gut and brain are regulated by the same two proteins, occludin and zonulin. Now it is fine if you don't remember the names, but what I want you to understand is it is these proteins which are responsible for regulating the permeability of the gut and the brain. That means they are the ones that maintain that barrier that protects us from any harmful substances from entering into our gut or our brain. And this form of protective barrier that is present in the brain is known as the blood-brain barrier. You can think of it like a mesh or a sieve that only allows the good and the fine particles to pass through it because we want only good things to enter inside the environment of our brain, and it filters out all the toxins and the harmful substances that are present in the blood, if at all they are. So when this protective blood-brain barrier gets damaged, this allows the entry of all toxic and harmful substances, which in turn increases the inflammation in the brain and the body. And this can lead to brain fog, anxiety, memory loss, depression, and many other brain-related conditions that we know of today. Now, there are many things that can damage this protective blood-brain barrier, but the worst offense is poor diet. I know of so many who come to me in an attempt to lose weight, and because of that they have restricted their amount of eating, but they do not realize that in an attempt to shed those pounds, they are also causing and adding on to more conditions that they need to tackle further on, such as fatigue, anxiety, brain fog, memory loss. And a classic example is the restriction of healthy fats. Did you know that our brain is actually 60% fat and contains more cholesterol than any other part of our body? So common sense will tell you that you need to fuel your brain with the very thing that it is made up of instead of depriving it. Now you are all aware by now how fond I am of butter, cheese, lard and good sources of fats, but I know how scared people are still of consuming fat-rich food thanks to the mainstream media and companies that have vested interest in demonizing them. So in case you're eager to know what the top brain foods are, here is my comprehensive list for the same. I have tried to include a mix of plant-based sources for all my vegan friends, and I'm not going to speak about my favorite animal sources of fats like butter, lard, cheese, because I think it is a given, and you must always remember that they form a very crucial part not only in the health of your brain but for the rest of your body as well. The first on my list are egg yolks. Egg yolks have been on the nutritional naughty list for years, but I'm very happy that eggs are finally getting the recognition that they truly deserve. So if you've been having only egg whites and skipping out on the yolk, I must warn you that you are missing out on a lot. Yolks contain large amounts of choline, which help in the development of the brain. It also breaks down methane, that is a chemical that produces hormones related to feelings of well-being. Also, I know of many who have confessed that they keep away from consuming eggs as a whole because of the cholesterol concerns that are associated with it. But studies have validated this fact, and the good news is that eating eggs typically has no effect on the cholesterol levels of healthy adults and might in fact even increase the amount of good cholesterol in the body. Next on our list are avocados. Now I'm aware that avocados get a very bad rep because of their high fat content, but it is important to note that these green powerhouses are packed with monounsaturated fatty acids, and these are the good kinds of fats. In fact, they have been shown to lower the rate of memory loss. Avocados also prevent blood clots in the brain as they contain both vitamin K and folate, thereby protecting against stroke. They also help improve brain functions related to memory and concentration. They are also very rich in vitamin B and C, and these vitamins are not stored in your body, so they need to be replenished daily. Plus, they have the highest protein and lowest sugar content as compared to any fruit. Need I say more? Proving that all great things can come in small packages as well, blueberries have proven without doubt that consuming them on a regular basis is very beneficial for brain health. They are one of the highest antioxidant-rich foods known to man, including being very rich sources of vitamin C, vitamin K, and fiber. And because of their high levels of gallic acid, blueberries are especially very good in protecting our brains from degeneration, cognitive decline, and stress. Then let's talk about celery. For a vegetable with such few calories, just 16 per cup, celery sure offers a lot of benefits. Its high level of antioxidants and polysaccharides act as natural anti-inflammatory compounds that can help alleviate symptoms related to inflammation like joint pain and irritable bowel syndrome. And they are packed with essential vitamins and minerals, so consuming them on a regular basis is very beneficial for brain health as well. On number 5, we have extra virgin olive oil. Now, real extra virgin olive oil is one of the top brain foods recommended because of the high amount of antioxidant compounds that it contains, known as polyphenols, as well as the high content of healthy monounsaturated fatty acids that are present within. I'm sure you are aware, as this is a staple ingredient of the Mediterranean diet, and studies have proven that this form of eating pattern has been shown to improve memory, especially in older adults. So including extra virgin olive oil will not only improve learning and memory, but it will also help reverse age-related disease changes that might be taking place. Extra virgin olive oil is also known to fight against a protein known as ADDL. Now, this is the toxic protein that is responsible for inducing Alzheimer's disease. I discuss in depth about dementia, Alzheimer's. I debunk a lot of myths associated with it, and I've also discussed what are the warning signs that can help you pick up Alzheimer's during the early stages as well. In case you missed those videos, you do not have to worry. I'll leave the links in the description below. Next up, we have green leafy vegetables. Turns out that Popeye the sailor man, he was onto something with his spinach obsession. According to research, getting regular helpings of leafy green brain foods can help keep dementia at bay. There was a study where the eating habit and mental abilities of 950 older adults was studied over a period of 5 years, and they observed that those who ate leafy greens regularly showed a slower rate of mental deterioration as compared to their counterparts. On number 7, we have salmon. If you like fish, get excited because salmon is one of the most nutritious brain foods present out there. It is packed with omega-3 fatty acids to help keep your brain running smoothly. So goodbye brain fog and hello better memory. On number 8, we have rosemary. Carnosic acid, which is one of the main ingredients in rosemary, helps protect the brain from neurodegeneration. It does this by protecting the brain against chemical-free radicals which are linked to neurodegeneration, Alzheimer's, strokes, and normal aging of the brain. Next on my list are walnuts. Now, I'm sure as little children, your parents must have nagged you to have walnuts at some time, and we especially detested them because of their bitter taste. But as it turns out, walnuts can actually keep you from going nuts. So munching on just a few walnuts once in a while is a very good practice. Today, And the last ingredient on my list today is dark chocolate. Of course, my list wouldn't be complete without adding my favorite, but I'm just not including it for the sake of it. But dark chocolate can actually be very good for you. Remember that not all chocolate is created equal, but chocolate is actually chock full of flavonols which have very high antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Studies have shown that cocoa can increase the cerebral blood flow, which is the blood flow to the brain, as well as increase the cerebral blood oxygenation. Plus, it can also reduce blood pressure and reduce the stress on the heart as well as the brain. But that doesn't mean you go wild munching on your favorite bar. I like having something sweet after a meal. It's just a little habit that I have. So I like having my daily indulgence of dark chocolate around that time. Remember the simple rule of thumb, the darker the chocolate, the better it is for you. Alrighty, I hope you found this video helpful. There is no doubt how important brain health is for our everyday life. If you or anyone you know is struggling with brain fog, memory issues, trouble concentrating, memory loss, anxiety, depression, or having that feeling that you've reached a plateau and you don't know what more to do, I've seen such simple changes made to our everyday diet can really have a very profound impact. Don't forget, we don't have to obsess about anything in particular. Whatever you find around you, whatever you have access to, and if you have it with a clean, pure mind and heart, will do good for the body always. I would love to know which is your favorite food out of the entire list that we discussed today. And don't forget to share it with your friends and family, because ensuring that we maintain good brain health is very important. Alzheimer's disease has been labeled as the epidemic of the 21st century. We don't have to reach that particular age to then feel sorry that we should have taken steps before. Something that you start at a younger age or as early as possible will be good for you and your family in the long run. Till then, continue to grow, thrive and shine always. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay blessed. Take care. See you soon.